Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 4-digit World Cup 2025 semifinals lower bracket. We have Germany versus Indonesia. Casting this match for you is Lightin and Nev. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a nice day. We have got a lot of 4WC action going on today, and actually 4 matches at the same time, which is kind of crazy. But we are here with Germany and Indonesia.
Indeed, Germany does seem to be the favorite here. Obviously, having C2, not having the best. Well, they did have a good performance last time against Sweden, but still, they managed to knock them out to the losers bracket. So it says something here, especially with Germany being the favorites in that match. But nonetheless, though, Indonesia is also a pretty tough cookie to crack. So I hope we are going to see an amazing match ahead of us. What do you think about this matchup in particular now?
Yeah, Indonesia being the team to drop to the losers bracket in round of 16 when they lost to the United States. Not really much you could do there, but having to fight their way in the quarterfinals, beating out a team like Norway, still no slouch, this Indonesia team. So we'll see what they can do against this Germany team, who kind of unfortunately got upset on paper against Sweden, but Sweden kind of went off though.
Yeah, Sweden had a massive performance last time, also due to the fact that a few players from Germany were absent, so it also could have been a factor that contributed to their loss. With that being said, though, we are already starting with the pick ban order shortly, but I feel like when it comes to these teams, right, I feel like Germany is going to be a favorite in a lot of skill sets, especially I feel like mechanics is their strong suit here.
Oh yeah, 100%. And on top of like tapping mechanics, really good reading team as well as Germany. And it's kind of also with Indonesia, they have some good reading players and tapping mechanics players. So we could actually see some battle out on those tapping or reading picks.
Oh, 100%, but something to note here is that it's already semifinals, so the map pool SR did scale quite a bit. It's now fairly difficult, and in this case, we have a question to ask from the Indonesian players, whether they're not being skill capped to this SR, because I feel like they might, at least some of them, on their non-native skill sets. However, I feel like it's going to be fine. We already have the big ban order. Berncastel, the Germany's captain, did choose to ban second, so Indonesia is going to be coming up with a first ban, and I'm actually quite curious about what they will ban, and they ban DT2 as I've expected.
Yeah, the more stamina pick going out. Not wanting to contest Germany on that one.
That is fair. I wouldn't want to play stamina against Germany either. We do see a hidden 2 ban from Germany, so I suppose that we are going to be seeing mechanics bans, tapping bans from Indonesia, and reading bans from Germany. We see Noma 6 also being banned. No Chopin, no Cinema.
I'm so sad about that one.
I get it. I'm also kind of sad. This map is an absolute cinema open map. We also have a Nomad 5 being banned by Indonesia as well. Another stamina map. This time is going to be like 240 BPM in comparison. So a few of the skill sets now out of the way, as we have even the playfield, I suppose. But the first pick from Germany is going to be probably, I would say, DT3. What do you think?
Yeah, something in the DT realm is what I'm expecting. Either the DT1 or the DT3, depending what they feel like. DT1, of course, being a lot more aim, and the DT3 being a more interesting kind of speed tech, but a really short map.
Yeah, it's like extremely short. I think it's like 50 seconds in length, and in general, it's not something that you want to play as your first map, because you might not be warmed up, you might not be in the zone. And yeah, we do see DT1 instead. This is going to be your A map, a custom map by Super V, My Chemical Romance, Nah Nah Nah.
Oh yeah, really classic song by My Chemical Romance. I don't know who's been there, but this was used a lot in like AMVs back in the days.
Oh my
really
god,
hard.
I remember that. Yeah, those went hard. I 100% agree. But at this point, like, which My Chemical Romance song is not a classic? Like, you have Welcome to the Black Parade, you have Helena, you have like so many good songs.
Yeah, we have a bunch of those in Oshu as well.
True. One of them was a tiebreaker for OSU World Cup back in the days. I think it was like 2021.
Yeah, this one being the DT one and custom, like you said. Mostly aim, some short, like 5-note bursts. They don't really go that hard. You expect your aim players to be pretty good on this.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like 250 BPM jumps, 10.3, all according to genre. Pretty straightforward. The overall structure of the map is also fairly straightforward for a DT1. If I were to describe this map, it's just a regular DT1 with a few elements, but pretty much cool map. The question is, who are we gonna see when it comes to the lineups of this matchup in particular?
Not too surprised to see Zyfrost and Vana in for Germany.
Indeed, we also see Fuma and Rosemi Lovelock for Indonesia, so far, players taking their sweet time to get into the lobby. I mean, it does make sense. It's fairly late into the tournament. All maps are quite important, and especially since it's their first map, you might want to take up your time to prepare and be 100% ready to face off against your opponent. And as I've said prior, both of these teams, they're quite tough. Obviously, they made it to the semifinals, so it's not like it's going to be a walk in the park for either of these teams, hopefully. So with that being said, I feel like we are going to be slowly transitioning into this DT1.
And for Indonesia, I'm looking out for this guy Rin Kokonoe, or that noob guy. He was really pivotal for them in beating out Norway. Only want to see him do as well as he did back then.
Indeed, that would be preferable, and we are starting off. Damn, this background goes hard as well. Make some noise they will. A few early breaks already here from Zyfrost. Also from a few other players, losing a lot of accuracy in the process as well. Both Vana and Zyfrost not looking too comfortable on the intro section as Indonesia capitalizes off of that with a slight advantage in score, but it's nothing too crazy so far. About 7,000 advantage in score with a slight attack advantage, but the map only starts off pretty much now.
Salt and Honey, first real break.
This one will hurt Indonesia though. We're about 1/4 into the map now so far, and the FCs are still holding on for Germany. No breaks just yet. The only miss so far in the lobby was just Salt and Honey. Finally, Shrek though does find a miss. Vanna and Rosemi Lovelock also trade the misses, and now Indonesia does have a combo advantage and a possibility to come back.
A bit of an advantage still, kind of Germany in terms of accuracy. So Indonesia really have to hold on to these combos if they want to see a chance in this.
Pretty much. We're about halfway into the map now, but there's still, it's slowly going towards the right though. It used to be 100,000, it's now about 80,000 territories. Slow section with a few sliders, an ability to get the combo and get more off your accuracy. Try to build it up and prepare. We do find a miss from Rosely Lovelock though. Oh no, that one is not needed though. This one will hurt tremendously as Germany now still have 2 FCs on the board. Shrek, Salt and Honey missed though. Manager also does find a miss. 2 FCs against 1. Zyfrost is the lone man standing against 2 players from Indonesia. This might not go their way. Still a quarter of the map left as Rin Kokonoe and Fuma hold on to the FCs. Only matched by Zyfrost on Germany.
Zyfrost, just the lone FC going up against Fuma and Rin Kokonoe. No chance so long as they keep holding. But there goes Fuma. Only 80,000 score difference. Menoji breaks again. No recoveries for them. It's very close all the way to the end.
It's a face-self, but Zyfrost though does miss, and finally, by the looks of it, Rin Kokonoe was the difference maker, as you've mentioned. They do get Indonesia their first point on the board, and we are starting off already with a break point. Wow,
Oh yeah,
Rin Kokonoe, what a
noob
show-off
guy.
character. Yep, that was that noob guy indeed. You might as well call him that guy, because that was honestly insane from his side.
Yeah, looking at the accuracies, only Vana for the side of Germany who was struggling. So Rin Kokonoe to FC, there was no other way for them to win this.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just a face-off against Zyfrost and Rin Kokonoe at the very end, but Zyfrost fumbled a little bit, and now Indonesia start off with the first point on the board. It's going to be their own pick now, an ability to capitalize off that breakpoint that they just got. And given Germany's ban, we might want to see something like free mod 2 or hidden 1, maybe. Hidden 1 obviously is a little more mechanics heavy, so maybe hidden 3. What do you think?
I was more looking at any of the free mods really. Probably that free mod 2 just based on those bans though.
Oh yeah, 100%. That map though, from what I recall, did have a few timing problems to it, but in general it should be pretty much fine. Indonesia should take their time with this, and take their time they will. Feel like free mod 1 is also a good choice. In particular, it's an aim map by Floaters. Obviously, it does have some awkward aim elements to it, and also I think it's like AR9 if I recall correctly. So, feel like it's either free mod 1, free mod 2, or hidden 3.
Seeing as how well this DT1, or how close this DT1 still was, anything aim still isn't out of the question.
That's true.
Oh, no mod 3, yeah. There's fast aim.
Well, kind of. It does obviously have its alternate patterns to it. It's 130 BPM, about like 20 BPM higher than DT1, because this is mapped in 1/4, obviously. Glitter, mapped by Plasma. Also, a pretty short map as well, 2 minutes and 6 seconds long. What do you think of this pick?
Yeah, like... It's not necessarily a normal alt map, or to me at least doesn't feel like a normal alt map. More feels like some overlapping alt patterns and then fast aim patterns.
I can get that. Quick question though, what do you find like the line between snap ult and fast aim?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I guess a more like alt style to me feels something kind of weird mix of flow with snappiness. Like I'm not exactly sure how to explain it.
Like, I see. I can get what you mean. It's like pedal maps or like DQ Blaze maps or something.
Kinda.
I see. Makes sense. And this one is this one I can see the vision. That being said, though, the players are slowly joining into the lobby. We do see Blank Tap and Stella also joining in for the first time in the lobby so far. Joined by Bernkastel as well for Germany, and Ahaf as well. A few new faces for Germany. Hopefully they are ready to show a great performance in Omat 3.
Blank Tap in the lobby for Indonesia.
We might as well get the kazoo. And yeah, good luck, have fun now in the chat. So we're probably going to be moving into the match now, into the map itself. Glitter, mapped by Plasma, once again. I think it's also a collab with Bob, so it does have a few interesting gimmicky patterns from it. So I guess we'll see. I do not necessarily think that this is... I think like this is more of a contested pick than anything. I'm not sure whether this is an 100% Indonesia pick either, so I guess we'll see. Bernkastel and Stella, a few early misses over here for Zycross and Rico Kono. So a lot of massive chain misses as well. Fuma also does find a miss. Blank Tap and Salt Honey, one of the only players that hold to the combo. Blank Tap does miss, but Ahaf and Salt Honey still continue to hold the combo.
Rinko Konoe actually having really bad luck with that accuracy as well now, and already at like under 90%. It's gonna be gapping their score by a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fine, you can still build it up, but that intro did not spare almost anyone, as Ahaf and Salt and Honey are the only players that managed to get out of the water without being scathed in that case. But still, 1/3 of the map now gone, a slight slow section, the ability to build up your accuracy and your combos, and that is exactly what everybody is doing so far. With Rinko Konoe getting that 93%, those massive chain misses at the beginning will hurt them a lot though.
Stabilized now, all across the board. Slight advantage Indonesia, but any next breaks could immediately shift the score.
We are now about in the first PI, not the hardest part of the map so far. I think like the intro might be the hardest one actually, but still no misses. Stella though does find a miss, does shift the equilibrium more towards Indonesia's side as the combos are still holding, but Salt and Honey and Ahaf still on the FC. 1/3 of the map now left. Salt and Honey though does find a miss. This does give the Germany a slight edge when it comes to the combo. as it's slowly going towards the left. Now, Burncast and Rinko Konoe are trading. It's 50,000. It might as well go to the left, though. There is still time. If somebody misses from Indonesia, it might as well be over, but still, the combos are there. But it's slowly going towards the left, though. Burncast, another miss, but the combos, Ahoff and Kitten and Zeitfrost are doing so much for their team to try and hold on. Blank Tap misses.
It's going to Germany.
It's going to Germany. It's probably will go. It switches. It flipped at the very end. Blank Tap. That miss was not needed. Another miss from Rinko Konoe. Fuma is holding the combo, but it doesn't matter as Ahab and Zeitfrost are doing so much. Ahab, though, does find a miss at the end, but that was very close.
Oh man, 2 break points back to back. And unfortunately, yeah, Salt and Honey, who was probably like had the best accuracy and probably was going to have the best score in the lobby, unfortunately suffered that 1 miss and then just FC'd the ending. So not going to be quite cutting it for Indonesia.
Yeah. Honestly, that miss from Salt and Honey was like extremely unfortunate as well, because it's like, with alternate maps and a lot of like flow aim and snap alt maps in general, it is always easy to find chain misses, and we did see that a lot from the intro. So that one single miss, it honestly is so unlucky from them, but it happens. Sometimes it just happens, and we have breakpoints traded for both of the teams, and now it's going to be Germany's turn to pick, and they have a lot of options. They still have that DT3, they still have Hidden 1, they still have... yeah, I think that's about it, honestly, for 100% Germany's maps, but yeah.
Yeah, Germany are getting a slight sigh of relief here, not giving away one breakpoint advantage to Indonesia this early. So they were able to get one back, but now you want to start finding your own picks. You already kind of threw one of your maybe better picks out with the DT1.
Ooh, Fremont 3 playing into that skill cap. Fremont 3 is probably one of the harder maps in the entire pool, especially with Hard Rock, because I feel like that map with Hard Rock is honestly just insane. So, I feel like that's the idea that Germany might want to go to, and I'm not opposed to it. I'm a huge fan of this, so I guess we'll see.
Not by Oatmeal.
My goat.
It's been used as like a hidden 3 somewhere before.
Yes. It was a hidden 3 for, I forgot the turn name, my bad.
Was it hosted by Net Nisania, maybe?
Yes. It was a custom map for that tournament. It was also pulled in a few other tournaments as well. It was Hedgehog Madness. Sorry, my bad. I forgot the tourney name.
But yeah,
honestly, this map
it's a free mod.
Awesome. This time is a free mod, and I can kind of see the vision with the free mod, but this map is going to be definitely on the hotter side with Hard Rock, so players are slowly joining in. Stella, Burncastle, Blank Tap, and Rinko Konoe once again. Rinko Konoe was a hero for Indonesia on their first maps, slightly falling from their grace on the second map, especially on the intro, but still an ability to recover and show and make a difference for his team, as we do see Ahab joining in for Germany as well. Did you cast this map before on Hedgehop?
I don't think I was a caster there. But anyways, in the free mods, Rinko Konoe or that noob guys played a lot of Hard Rock for them, so having to play this map with Hard Rock is probably the hardest mod, I'd say. We'll see what they can do with that.
I feel like the strategy here is to probably let Rinko Konoe shine with no mod, to try and get the highest score and probably someone tank Hard Rock. For Germany, good chance that Burncastle is probably going to play with Hidden and Ahaf, or honestly, anyone could play with Hard Rock. It would be funny to see
Burncastle with Easy, honestly. It would be pretty funny.
This map with Easy is just a nightmare, I'd imagine.
It's demon. Also, the multiplier is 2.8.
Makes sense. Makes
sense.
If anybody practiced this map with Easy, I'm actually really curious if we're going to see an Easy score at this map, like at this week. So, because this map is just insane with Easy. But no, we do see.
Yes,
oh my god, they are going Easy.
Semi.
That's crazy.
He's really good at reading, so maybe this can work out for them.
Well, I guess we'll see Ahaf with Hidden, Zeitfrost with Hard Rock. Rinko Kanoe is going to be the one with Hard Rock as well, matching him Stella. The first miss on Germany's side, giving a slight advantage to Indonesia on this intro, but still, the most difficult parts of the map are still yet to start, as we are now getting into the flow aim, flow tech section of this, and Bernkastel does find a miss, which gives even a better advantage for Indonesia.
Blank Tap, the Nomad player for Indonesia, struggling a lot here with accuracy and combo. Rinko Kanoe is still doing just fine with the Hard Rock, and the rest of his team still doing pretty fine.
Much. Bernkastel, another miss. The easy might not be paying off so far. 50,000 advantage for Indonesia and growing slightly. Obviously, the accuracy is not helping. Fuma, though, does find a miss. Not the best miss that he wanted to see, but Bernkastel trades it later on as the map continues to go on. 80,000 advantage still growing for Indonesia. Blank Tap, though, does find a miss, but traded by Stella and Ahov and Fuma. Everybody's falling.
Okay.
2 FCs against 1. Once again, it's reminiscent of that DT1. Rinko Kanoe and Sultan Honey. It was these two players. This time it's Zeitfrost. Rinko Kanoe does find a miss. It's just 1v1.
But
Sultan Honey. Yeah.
With the hidden, I mean, Zeitfrost, there's a 200k score difference here that Zeitfrost has to make up for.
Yeah, and the accuracy on Sultan Honey, just take a look at that 99.6% on this is absolutely demon. The highest accuracy in the lobby so far. 1/4 of the map now left. Last PI on our screens. Bernkastel missing once again, but still Zeitfrost though is going to be the one to fall, and this just about seals it for Germany on this free mod 3, which gives Indonesia the edge. And now the question that is lingering on our minds is whether Sultan Honey can see this up until the very end, because this will be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing exactly that.
Sultan Honey really woke up on the right foot today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, huge stepping up for Indonesia. Another break point.
You know, it's kind of funny when teams just trade breakpoints left, right, and center. Because in that case, you might as well just be picking for your opponent. Yeah, tiebreaker pace. So true, so true. But nonetheless, though, what a great performance from Sultan Hani, and also an equally great performance from Zeitfrost as well, because this map on Hard Rock is so difficult, and getting an S rank on this with Hard Rock is honestly also insane. So good performance on their side, as now it's going to be Indonesia's turn to pick once again, and surely this time they will win their own pick, right?
Is it now time for that free mod 2, maybe? You've now seen Germany pick a free mod map and you won it as well?
Well, it kind of depends. Fremont 2 does have a few jump scare patterns on it, so... also, judging from the map feedback that I've been reading, it's also not particularly popular among the players because of the timing.
Something about that Fremont 2, the easy multiplier only being 1.0, so no really easy angle there.
Pretty much. And yeah.
Unless you can, of course, get that 500k and you just can't get any higher with any other mod.
Well, I guess so. I would honestly, with 1.0 easy multiplier, I would just think about going hidden instead. But yeah, with that being said though, we do get Fremont 1 instead, an AIM map, which does play into Indonesia's strength, particularly their win on DT1 that it's obviously both maps are AIM maps, so DT1 obviously being higher BPM and less awkward in structure. This one though, AR 9.2 with no mod, CS 4.2 as well. It's going to be 188 BPM awkward aim and need for speed.
Oh yeah. Bullet for my Valentine. I mean, props to the poolers. A lot of good music choices this time.
I agree.
Rock and metal fan myself.
I agree. What do you think of Hard Rock 3 in this map pool?
Hard Rock 3, I mean, I'm not a huge alt fan, so...
Aw, man. Unfortunate. Alright.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We're chill. We're gaming, but yeah. Hopefully we are gonna see this weekend at least. I mean, that's just me speaking, but yeah, that's my map. That's why I want to see it. But yeah, Fremont 1, awkward aim. We do see Vanna, Fall, and Ahab already joining for Germany's side. Indonesia, we all just have Blank Top for now, but most likely going to be joined by that noob guy shortly, as well as Fuma? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe Fuma and Sultan Honey again.
Yeah.
No, Thaw is in.
Oh, yeah, right. It's the slots.
Unless they're just waiting in lobby.
They might.
Gonna be seeing Blank Tap most likely on that, unless they're stepping out. Would have expected them to be on Nomad. Unless it's someone else, then not. Apparently so.
Yeah. Interesting. Not gonna see Blank Top on this one. Does partially make sense though, but I could see him playing this as well. But yeah, the players are now ready to play, I suppose. Good luck and fun right now in the chat. Bullet for my Valentine, Hand of Blood, a bit longer this time. So far we only had shorter end of maps. Both Fremont Free TT1 and Nomad Free were all on the shorter side of the map pool. So Fremont 1, a little more of a consistency check as well on this one. So I guess we are going to be slowly transitioning into it shortly.
Yeah, Lion also coming in as their first map in this match. Will we be seeing him on Nomad, maybe? Yeah, no, easy. Is that an easy?
We'll see. Yeah, that is an easy from Lion. What's the easy multiplier for this? Wait a
It's
second.
2.2.
Ooh.
I mean, sure. Let's... Oh, Paul disconnected.
That happens. Internet, yup. Southeast Asia gang. Internet issues. I can feel that as a Central Asian. We get that a lot.
Unlucky, but kinda lucky that it still happened before 30 seconds.
True, because otherwise that would have been unfortunate,
Yeah.
really. And here we go. Indonesian internet sabotaging again.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. And yeah, Lion is going to be the one with easy. No easies on Indonesia's side though, but we do
Waiting
still
on
see
Faw's mod.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to wait for it.
Uh,
I love Bancho. Oh yeah, we have
they
easy.
are on
All
easy.
right.
Okay.
Hard Rock for Vanna, Hard Rock for that noob guy, and Hidden for Ahoff, and Salt and Honey. Miss from Lion though. Not the best start for Germany so far, considering it's not their pick, actually, never mind. I'm just a little lost after all of these great points, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there was a bit of a pause there. Also.
True. And a slight advantage for Indonesia so far. Good accuracy as well, as Lion did find a lot of chain misses. Zytfrost also missing. Not the miss that you want to see if you're rooting for Germany, especially since Indonesia are still in the lead the map though on the longer side, so there's still going to be a lot of opportunities for them to miss. But no, Vanna does find a miss as well, and so far it's not looking good for Germany.
Lion has stabilized, but in that easy matchup, Fo is still holding on SS. Ah, my bad.
It's okay, it was a stream part. But yeah, the Ki is now starting off the awkward aim in full swing. A lot of 1-2 patterns. Another miss from Hard Rock, treated by Fuma though, and first miss from Indonesian side, but still the combo advantage is on their part of the board so far. 140,000 and growing rapidly as well as we continue to go through the map. Lion, another miss. Ahab, the only combo for Germany, but still, he's won against the three musketeers of Indonesia.
Oh man, this is looking like the first real decisive team pick for Indonesia. Or for either team, really. This is the biggest score lead we've had in a map, and we're only halfway through.
Oh, indeed. Only halfway through. Sultan Honey, though, does find a miss. We are now on the screen section. Another miss is from Vina coming in. Ahab does drop an FC, though, but still the FCs for Indonesia are holding 2 FCs so far. Fa and Rinko Kanoe. The easy FC is still holding as well, by the way, which is honestly absolutely insane. Ahab, though, another miss. Zeitfrost, the highest combo for Germany. The only one, the only hope for the German roster on this Fremont 1, as Indonesia continues to slaughter them on this Fremont 1. You might as well just put on a gas pedal and have a massive need for a speed up for this one. Rinko Kanoe does find a miss though, but still further the map left, and Fa is gonna be the hero of Indonesia by the looks of it on this map.
Yeah, that noob guy doing massive work with the Hard Rock. This map not being easy for the Hard Rock players, but Fa, that easy is paying off massively for them.
Oh my god. still a quarter of the map left. We broke the 1000 combo barrier as Fa is gonna be there. Zyfrost, the only possible combo to contest it, but look at this score difference. 640,000. I don't think that's even comebackable at this point. Even if Fa misses, even if Indonesia, they have a massive chain misses all over the place. And a full main miss, but Fa does find a miss though. FC now gone, unfortunately, and the highest combo now in the lobby is gonna be Zyfrost, but what can he do? Look at this score lead. It's impossible to come back.
Yeah, with this, Indonesia will be grabbing their own pick, and actually the first own pick by any of these teams. It's just been break points up until this point.
And now, by the looks of it, what a performance though from Fa. What a performance from Zyfrost too and Rinka Kanoe, Fuma. Everybody did so well, but the hero of this match, not of this match, of this map, is going to be Fa. Only a few misses up until the very end, but look at this accuracy, look at this score. Whew. The highest score in the lobby, given the multiplier, and with that, Indonesia are now good on the lead, 3-1, as Germany are now going to be trying to catch up to Indonesia.
Yeah, Germany, he's set back now a little bit. Is it time for that DT3? Is the team feeling it? Is the tapping mechanics still the angle here?
If not, they can try to go for Hidden 1 or Hard Rock 1. Both are mechanics, both have tapping to them as well. I would honestly say that Hidden 1 probably would be a little more comfortable for them. But maybe not given 3-3. They can try Hard Rock 1 too. Like, I'm looking at these three options, they're definitely possible.
Yeah, Hard Rock 1 I completely forgot. That is an option as well.
Yeah. And also, Germany did win Nomad 3, so they can try to pick Hidden 3 or Hard Rock 3 as well for alt maps. But man, Indonesia in the lead. Would you expect that? Did you expect that coming into this match?
Honestly, no. I was looking at this and I was like, damn, Germany is the clear favorite here, but apparently not. Indonesia really stepping up.
Yeah, honestly.
And it's not even just one guy, it's the whole team.
The GOATs. But Germany, though, they are not done yet. I'm 100% sure they still have the fight in them. They are, even if they are down so far, just a point, when the lion is cornered, it gets the most dangerous. And I feel like they might just as well have unleashed the wrath of Germany if they are locked in.
Germany still weighing their options. Thinking a Nomad 4. Slider tech.
Oh my god, this one is gonna be a banger to cast, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be so long. And
yeah,
I feel
it's
like
a tiebreaker length.
it's a tiebreaker length indeed. Obviously there's still a lot of like slow sections that are like free combo. I mean, obviously it's not really free combo because there's like no combo with them. It's just a lot of filler, but still. This map is insanely difficult. Really good map though, and a really good song.
Yeah, a lot of tricky tech and slider aim early on, and then there's a, like you mentioned, a break, but there's like no real combo to be had in that break, and then you get some tricky slider streams and some more slider tech.
Yeah. I feel like that's the map where individuals can shine the brightest. If not this, then probably some other maps, but this map definitely has a lot of pop-off potential to some players, and
Well, come on, map is only 6 stars. It's pretty easy.
just 6 stars? If you, I mean, like, can you tell that to the players who will miss on this? Because I'm 100% sure getting an SC on this is gonna be crazy, honestly. All my friends are kidding, take it slow. Thanks, Blank Tap.
Thank you.
Inspirational.
It types that out and then leaves the lobby.
You know, sometimes you just gotta get the aura.
Truly one of the players of all time.
Maybe not the best type of aura, but still the aura. And yeah, the players in the lobby: Burncastle, Zyfrost, Lion Stella, Sultan Hani, Major McQueen, and Rinko Kanoe. Probably gonna be joined by another player soonish, but
That is Venta, correct? Majiro McQueen.
True.
Gonna be making their debut in this match as well.
And Fa was waiting. Yeah, okay. Fa is in the lobby. No Mod 4, probably gonna start relatively soon. A lot of pop-off potential, as I've mentioned, and honestly, just a banger map.
Used Indonesia timeout. They took too long. Unfortunate.
Oh, they had to use the timeout as well. No more timeouts for Indonesia. Oh no.
Well, hopefully this doesn't pay too much for them.
Well, it depends. In case if this match drags out, and we are gonna get into like best of 5 territory, then you might as well have your timeout, but when the peaks are exhausted, that's when you need your timeout the most. But now, without the timeout, it's gonna be a little more difficult, but also you have to consider that, well, the match needs to be dragged out. Which it can.
The map is heating up slowly into the first real tricky tech section. And yeah, really long map. Any kind of huge combos will be quite massive for either team.
Indeed. And here comes the first KI, the sliders. The SV is there as well, no breaks so far. Nobody's caught off guard by these sliders. And a good score for the team so far. Sultan Honey though does find a miss though. Does give the advantage to Germany for the combo as they continue to hold on for this combo so far.
Yeah, first early break, Sultan Honey, everyone else still holding on. Still early game. Recovery potential is there. Also, Burncastle just broke. Really struggling with accuracy as well.
That was a massive Sheamus as well. Take a look at the accuracy, 91% for Burncastle, but Indonesia though is doing quite good on the accuracy department. No player lower than 96%. Another miss from Burncastle though. Not the miss that you need, but still the PI is high on us as the sliders are not even more more fast, and it just keeps on going. The map just does not let go, but Major McQueen though does find a miss, and so far, another miss from Fa as well. 2 FCs gone for Indonesia, as Rin Kokano is going to be the only one standing against 2 players of Germany.
Kia is almost over, Sidefrost breaks, missing that one slider tick.
It's just Stella against Rin Kokano, that nuke guy. The accuracy is better for Rin Kokano, and the advantage is slightly on the Indonesia side, 36,000, and also a good recovery from Sultan Honey too. 600 combo for them, and about 1/3 of the map now gone. It might as well all depend on these 3 players.
And you get a short break here with no real max combo, but Sultan Honey, really massive for the Indonesian side to make a recovery. As Rin Kokanoe matching Stella for the side of Germany, doing a lot better as well in the accuracy.
Indeed. You know, these slow parts, they always play on their nerves.
Oh yeah.
And for those who hold the combo as well, once the slow part is gone, I'm not gonna be surprised if those who hold a high combo are gonna miss.
Yeah, the first few slider streams could be catching all of these combos immediately.
True. Here we go with slide build up. Obviously still a lot less intense than what the Ki is. But like a lot less intense, but still 1/3 of the map still left. An advantage for Indonesia, 100,000 advantage here for them, and the deficit for Germany that they need to work on, but still the combos are there. The highest being Stella. They're gonna be spearheading, they are advanced, but here comes the sliders, here come the harder sections, here come the flow tech elements, and they keep on going so far. No misses, nobody's caught off guard, as we've mentioned, yeah, pretty much. But Fa does find a miss, and Rin Kokanoe as well.
That's the huge combo for Indonesia gone right after that one slider stream. But Sultan Honey with the nice recovery still slightly keeping this for Indonesia, but Stella still holding a full combo. Their score is gonna go massive if he keeps holding.
1/4 of the map now left. Sultan Honey, the only one contesting Stella so far, but it's still slowly going towards the left. A lot of players missing, left, right, and center. Zypros falling, Brinkhouse falling, Stella also does fall, but Sultan Hani though still with the combo. No, never mind, they're gonna miss as well. And Indonesia, 100,000 score advantage, they might take this. There is no combos unless someone from Germany finds the combo amidst the chaos, amidst the massive sliders that are going throughout the map. But it's looking increasingly unlikely as the map just continues to go on. Indonesia, what are they doing? They are taking Germany 4-1. Is this... Did you expect
reality.
that?
This is reality, apparently.
Oh my god. 120,000 and still growing towards Indonesia's side. No combos for Germany. You got only Zypros, the highest combo in the lobby. Matched by Sultan Hani. They've been doing so much for their team. Runko Kanoe as well. Massive performance from Stella, but that will not help in this case whatsoever because Indonesia are taking the 4th point by the looks of it. And another break point for them as well.
And this is massive for Indonesia. If they can keep this momentum going, they have their own pick now. They could potentially force a match point already.
And match so crazy, I'm stuttering left, right, instead on this Nomad 4, I'm not gonna lie. Why am I stuttering so much? But nonetheless though, Indonesia, 4-1. Did you expect that? That's honestly just insane. It is the reality of the situation that we are now in. And it's going to be their own pick and an opportunity to get to the match point against Germany out of all people.
Yeah, now, like, no matter how this next pick goes, that doesn't matter. Germany, it's time to lock in as the seed number 2 team. Potentially about to be upset on paper 2 games in a row here.
Yeah. Facing elimination. A lot of hopes were for this roster and looked like for qualifiers. They were true, but now you need to prove yourselves. And it is definitely possible. Obviously, it might look grim, but the opportunity is always there. And with Indonesia's pick, honestly, they might go Nomad 1. Or Fremont 2.
They have avoided that Fremont 2 pick. So maybe there is something more to that for them not to want to pick it.
Dallas frustrated with the break in the middle. And it does make sense. We've talked about this. The nerves.
Oh yeah.
It builds up a lot of nerves.
Yeah, and in tech maps when you require aim control as well, man, nerves just, they really mess you up.
Pretty much. Hit and 1. Honestly, I would think that Germany would be the team to peak it, but because it's mechanics, obviously, but still, it's less BPM. It's 203 BPM. We do know this map. It does have a few mech tech elements to it, from what I recall, but Doku, I don't think this map needs any introductions whatsoever.
Yeah, this one 203 BPM, but there's, as you can already hear in the song, there's a lot of these, I guess they're 1/3 parts or whatever, like,
yes.
There will be a lot of these that you just don't want to be over-tapping.
Pretty much, and Burn Castle joins in, Zypros too, Sultan Hani, Blank Tap Fuma. Man, Indonesia, how are they doing it? Time and time again. Just massive step-ups from all of these players. Not just one player making a difference, it's the whole team.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a team-wide performance for Indonesia.
Apparently China just won a map by 600 points in a parallel stream.
Yeah, as it is, there's 4 matches going on at the same time. I wonder if someone is following all of them, because they are all being streamed.
Yeah. Honestly, didn't think we'd get there, but 4 parallel matches.
Oh, is it the China match that is not being streamed?
I think it's the one being streamed. I think it's on Dio's channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's on Dio's channel.
And looks like the lineups are here. Lion Ahaf Light Frost, Burncastle for Germany, Sultan Honey, Blank Tap, Fuma, and that noob guy for Indonesia. Once again, these players, they've been here for the entire matchup, and a lot of them did make a difference. Sultan Honey, that noob
Sultan
guy,
Honey. Sultan Honey has
Frost.
really stepped up for Indonesia on the hidden, so probably looking at them for this hidden one, especially.
And here we go. Here comes the start at half. An early miss, but nothing too scary so far. The map is about averaging like 2 minutes and 40 seconds long, so not something too out of the ordinary so far, but by the looks of it, a slight combo advantage, not accuracy advantage actually for Indonesia and combo as well due to that early miss from Ahaf, but still, I'm gonna have to wait for a few more misses.
Combos stabilizing, everyone's building up something. As we see, this is pretty much all the way through. The map is like this. We're gonna require a lot of consistency, and Zythfrost and Rincoco.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Team-wide collapse!
Oh no, what happened to Indonesia? All of them one by one falling and losing their combos once again. Lion also missing, but Burncastle and Ahaf also missing. Burncastle the only one with a combo, and no combos for Indonesia so far. The only recovery is from Fuma, but they need a miss from Burncastle to try and win this map, but...
Oh man,
wow.
Semi locking in. 225,000 score difference already, and he's the only one with the full combo.
Lock in time indeed. I mean, you have to lock in. You don't want to face elimination, especially when you are Germany. In this case, 150,000 still going towards the left though due to Burncastle's combo, doing a lot for their team so far. And that a miss from Ahaf. Still further the map now left. Kiai still on the high rise. Zythfrost also missing. Rinkuno missing. And Burncastle still with an FC.
Yeah, this is looking like a fourth break point in this match. We didn't see many of those.
I love breakpoints. Might as well just call this match breakpoint the match. Yeah, honestly, just keep going with those. Keeps the match entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Burncastle though, look at him go, look at him go, look at this combo. The cursor is a little shaky now, but still the combos are there. Never mind, it's not there anymore.
Well, they did well enough to bring one back for the team. Another break point in the match, and Germany still alive in this tournament, but still down two more points. But they need to make up somehow to try and force a tiebreaker pace.
Yeah, Germany, they're not done. They still have the fight in them, and they still want to stay alive on this tournament. It's gonna be their own pick now, and this time, hopefully they will not have a breakpoint.
Yes. I don't have the MP link, so I don't remember. Has Germany won a single one of their own picks? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think they've won a single one of their picks. That's actually funny. Yeah, they picked DT1. It went to Indonesia. They picked Nomad 4. It went to Indonesia.
Oh.
They picked Fremont 3. It went to Indonesia. So
yeah,
you might have to
start winning your own picks, maybe.
You might have to reconsider your map picks at this point, or hopefully just pray to RNG gods that your pick will go to your side, because this is kind of funny.
Hard Rock 1 or DT3 is maybe what I'd be looking at, as long as the players are feeling it.
Yeah, I'm feeling Hard Rock 1, because structurally it's a little similar to Hidden 1, obviously a little less tech and a little less rhythm control to it, more pure mechanics and more flow aim and aim in general, so I'm leaning towards Hard Rock 1 so far. DT3 still uncharted territory and basically does have a lot of RNG factor into it as well because of the length of this map.
Now there it is, the DT3 for Germany that we've kind of been waiting and expecting. It finally comes out.
Finally comes out. They thought it was gonna be their first pick, but saved up the best for last, I suppose.
But Indonesia also being pretty good on the speed maps. They did ban out the more stamina-intense Nomad 5 and Nomad 5 and DT2. But this DT3 is more of a tech and burst kind of map.
It does have a lot of finger control elements to that as well. A lot of triples, a lot of bursts, a lot of doubles too. So mixed with the tech elements, this map is one of the hardest maps in the pool, I'd say.
Potentially could be. It is a very short map though, so if you want to see some effort in practicing this, that can pay off, but that's still not going to translate into a good match score.
Yeah, because like the trend with shorter maps is that most of the time it does have like a few RNG factors into it due to the length. So I could see why Germany were afraid to pick it in the first place, but unless they wanted to save it up for later. We do see Stella, Shrek, and Minoji for Germany. What do you think of this pick in general for Germany? Do you think it's going to go to their side?
I mean, it's gotta, right? There's no other option for Germany here. You'd be putting your... If you lose this, it's Indonesia on match point.
Yeah, no, well noted. It's a do-or-die situation for Germany.
They've been giving a bit too much. It's time to take.
That's true. They did been giving too much. 3 of your map picks, all of them went to your opponents. You know, might as well just say charity is over. It's time to lock in. And hopefully they will. The players are now in the lobby. Good luck of funds are in the chat. And we are starting off at this DT3 Silent Room and Health.
Not seeing... Okay. I would have expected Zythfrost in, but maybe the others feeling better at the moment for this map.
Perhaps. No, I just saw a 50 from a lot of players, but still an SS. I love Bancho, but okay. Starting off already, this map, it starts off, it does not give you any breaks. It just goes on, it puts on a gas pedal, and honestly just drifts away into the sunset, as Rosemi Lovelock is going to be the first one to find a miss for Indonesia and traded by Stella.
Early on, we do see a really nice accuracy lead for Germany, though. Some of the players in Indo really struggling to act this.
Ooh, yeah, but still, the combos are there. You might as well try to play the combo game here. Vanna does find a miss, though. Another miss from Minoji, and slowly going towards the right now. As the map continues to go on, we're now on the Ki, now halfway of the map now. Gone Stella, another miss, but Indonesia still unfazed. No misses so far in the long time, but it all can end in one snap. A lot of 50s, a lot of accuracies being dropped for Indonesia side. Shrek also falling. No combos for Germany. Oh no, this might as well be over. Indonesia still with the 2 FCs and 2 high combos. No one from the Germany to match the combos that Indonesia has, and it's looking so awful for them. It's 500,000 lead still going towards the right. Rosemi Lovelock finds a miss, but the players, they see the scores, and some of the Germany's players are already tilting.
It's the combo game that really pays off for Indonesia. Fuma on 90% axe, still holding on to the combos, and Germany, catastrophe pick. This was, after all, as nobody for them able to hold any combos. Venta, wait.
No.
It's not an Fs. It's a double FC.
It's a double FC for... That's insane. This map... I mean, I've said it prior. This map is one of the hardest maps in the pool. But they just FC the map just like that.
Yeah, not far from a 3-way FC as well. Ring Kokonoe, 810 combo.
Wow. To think that Germany would be on the mercy of Indonesia. Their head is now in the guillotine. All Indonesia has to do is to start the mechanism, and it's over for Germany.
Yeah, Indonesia's pick up next. But, I mean, the hidden one didn't work out. Not exactly sure if you're looking at the hidden 3 now.
I'm not sure whether hidden 3 is a good idea.
Or if it's finally the time for the free mod 2.
It's either free mod 2 or no mod 1. So far, Indonesia did win almost every single one of the aim maps, both DT1 and free mod 1. So I feel like no mod 1 would be the safe strategy here for Indonesia. But oh my god.
Unexpected outcome so far.
Indeed. Honestly, pre-match, we did talk about like the potential strategy that the teams might have. Germany lost 2 out of the 2 DT maps.
Yeah, which both they picked as well.
Yeah, that's astonishing if I say the least. I mean, like, the only mechanics map that they won was Hidden 1. Because Nomad 3 was alternate, and we do see Nomad 2 instead from Indonesia.
Okay. The least Nomad 2 to ever be pulled in a Nomad 2 and call it a stream map.
Yeah. We might have ranging opinions on this map. If I say what I think, I'll be... I'm just kidding. But yeah, the C stream has finished. Welcome everyone from the same C stream, as Germany is now facing elimination from Indonesia. Indonesia is just 1 step away from upsetting the juggernaut of a Germany.
Yeah, Germany's tournament life on the line here, and they would have to win the next 3 points in a row to force a tiebreaker now, and they have not won a single one of their own picks so far.
Yeah. Well, in case if they win this, there's still hope. But it's so dim, it's so glim. You might not even see it, but it's still there. The chances, obviously. It's comebackable. But oh god, it will be a difficult journey for Germany.
But yeah, this Nomad 2 being more flow aim, a little bit of slider jumps, but they kind of flow nicely as well early on. But then the ending, it turns into a slider jump map. It kind of comes all of a sudden. Players gotta be ready for that. Hopefully nobody's sight reading it.
Well, in this case, if you're side reading this and you lose this, then that's entirely on you. Because when you're in the loser's bracket and you try and stay alive on the tournament, it's not a good idea to side read any of the maps if they're not obviously your own, but still. Nomad 2. Players are there. Might as well be the final map, or might as well be the start of something new. Germany, they need this point desperately. There is a possibility of a comeback, but oh god, it's so difficult for them.
Blank tap coming back in for Indonesia. Lion also coming in for the Nomad maps. Really the Nomad players. But Indonesia, this is your chance to close out this and pull a crazy upset against the seed number 2.
That's true. They will still have more opportunities if they lose this map though, but still, this is probably one of their best shots. They still have Nomad 1 and Nomad 2, but still, by the looks of it so far, the act advantage is going to be on Germany's side. No misses so far from any of the players. The map is going to be on the longer side as well, 3 minutes and 46 seconds long, so gotta keep an eye on that. Consistency is prevalent in this map. Still a slow section. Still the combos are there.
These parts really chill. You gotta be holding onto these. And once we get into the choruses, that's when you really get the more difficult flow aim.
Pretty much. And here we go. 1/4 of the map now gone. The first PI now on the board. No misses so far. That's where the map matters. That's where the map starts off and kicks off. Its main difficult parts. But no misses so far found. A few act drops from a few players, but nothing too out of the ordinary for now, as the combos still keep holding on. And Lion, look at his accuracy, and blank tap also. Oh my god.
Okay, we have a map with 8 FC still intact. But now they still hold the hardest streams, so everyone's going to be building a little bit more combos here. But in the next big flow aim part, there's going to be one like cut stream that kind of comes out of nowhere. You got to be ready for it.
Yes, but still no misses. No combos dropped. It's so intense, but it's so close as well. Every single miss is gonna matter. We are approaching the halfway mark, and it's gonna be the second Ki now. No misses, blank tap. Does drop an SS, but who cares anyway? You still have the combos. It's gonna be so close. The accuracy advantage for Germany is still prevalent, and it has been. But Minoji, though, does miss, but Indonesia holds on entirely. No misses on their side so far. Now it's the perfect chance for them to finish them off, to finish Germany off in this 4WC.
Blank tap.
Still. Oh no. Blank tap does find a miss. The equilibrium is now shifted back towards the center. Another miss from Binoji, but 3 FCs against 3 so far. 1/3 of the map still left.
Yeah, the jump part that is coming up next, and 3 FCs for both teams. Any of those FCs breaking without a trade, and it's over.
Oh no!
Honey, what?
It's the jump section!
The jumps in my Nomad too.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not what you need if you're rooting for Indonesia. Still 1/4 of the map left. There is still time for them to come back. They need to hope for a miss from Germany's side, but Germany still 3 FCs intact and an SS from Lion.
You're gonna need those misses really early on into this next part from Germany. Like it's not gonna be enough otherwise, unless everyone breaks for Germany.
True. Here it comes. More jumps, Minoji, another miss, but none of the combos that matter. Miss, never mind, the Lion does miss, though. Stella also missing, Major Maku also. No FCs for Germany, but also no combos for Indonesia either. The highest combo is going to be blank tap, but there is not enough time, I feel like, and it also finds a miss, and by the looks of it, Germany will be able to stay alive and still stay afloat on this tournament for now.
The jumps in the Nomad 2 catching every single player off, and no FCs for this map, but Germany... Wait. Don't miss too much now, Germany. It's only 20,000.
Oh my god.
They hold on to it just enough.
The chain misses. It felt like it might have swinged at this very moment, but Germany still alive, still afloat, still an opportunity, still has the chance to force tiebreaker in this matchup. But man, Nomad 2.
Hoot jumps in my Nomad 2.
Oh my god. Well, I guess the map pool feedback channel is going to have a lot of discussion about this map.
Alright, Germany still alive, but you gotta be still a bit worried. They have not won a single one of their own picks.
Yes. It's all been breakpoints that they got from Indonesia, and we've been talking about Hard Rock 1 so far. Probably one of the only maps that are left for Germany, and considering that it's their last pick, I feel like Hard Rock 1 is going to be the better map out of the ones that are left. It's focused on mechanics, it's 220, does have some float aim, which they did win on Nomad 2, and also has some few jump elements to them as well. So I feel like Hard Rock 1 is probably going to be the safest option for Germany, but I'm not going to be surprised if we see Hidden Free or Hard Rock Free as well.
Assuming Germany finally take one of their own picks, Indonesia's next pick, that then Germany would have to break point. As we were probably thinking earlier, it's probably going to be a Nomad 1 or a Free Mod 2. Either some reading, a tough reading, or some more aim. We've seen a lot of aim here.
I've seen a lot of aim, and so far all of the aim maps, aside from Nomad 2, didn't go towards Indonesia's side.
Germany calling for a timeout. Really, really weighing their options, apparently.
Yeah.
Maybe not too sure about the Hard Rock 1, or they are unsure about something else being better for them.
Probably. I mean, the players know better. They have the sheets, they have the practice, they have the scores in their mind already, so you have to think. And with Hard Rock, with the map like Hard Rock 1, you gotta take into consideration that Indonesia can play that map well. They can also do good on Hard Rock 1. They can also do good on Hidden Fee and Hard Rock Free, so the options, they are extremely limited. And considering that it's their last pick, they need to think, and they need to think well. Because you don't want to be eliminated from 4WC this early on when you are the clear favorite. of this matchup.
Yeah, and really suck to go out in a fashion as not winning a single one of your own picks.
Yes. Man, the song in No 2 does kind of slap though.
Yeah, that I can agree. Yeah, we're waiting on the Germany timeout. They should be calling the pick shortly.
Yeah. By the way, Precision was also untouched yet, still unscattered territory, untouched territory. So Hard Rock 2 is an option, but Hard Rock 2 had a lot of complaints prior. So I would not be surprised if this was not picked either.
The anticipation, what's it gonna be? DT4.
Well, the last of the DT slots. So far, the double times did not go Germany's way at all. Both double times picked DT1 and DT3 all lost to Indonesia. If there is any time to prove yourself on this modification, it would be now.
No other options.
Yeah, because otherwise you will not have any time at all.
On the DT3, you still maybe had the option of coming back from a 5-2 deficit, but now there's literally no more options left. It's just over if you don't win.
Do or die situation for Germany once again. They managed to squeeze out on that No 2. Was so close, 14,000 difference. It might have as well ended there if there were a few more chain misses, but still. Germany is still alive, and they are hungry for more points. They are hungry to stay alive. The primal instincts. Well, you know, I'm like hyping this up, but like, you know, what's the funniest thing is that the song is like so chill in comparison. It's like so funny in contrast.
Yeah, keep cooking. You're riding.
Oh, also, by the way, something to note here is that DT4 is an Indonesian song.
Oh, really?
So if Indonesia wins this, you might as well just call the scriptwriters.
I did see it mentioned in chat. The DT4 pick into Indonesia winning. Apparently it's an Indonesian song, so wonder if the Indonesians are singing karaoke on this one.
That's true. Well, you might as well just stop hitting the karaoke if you lose this pick.
Yeah, winning on a vibe pick, listening to your Indonesian song. Anyways, getting into the DT4 now. Rosters in. Stella, Zeitfrost, Lion, Ahoff for Germany, Venta, Ring, Kokonoe, Salt and Honey, and I suppose that's Soma, yeah. They were just downloading in for Indonesia.
Their first appearance on the match as well.
Yeah, real.
You know, the thing is with the first appearances this late into the match is that this may play not well in terms of nerfs. So I guess we'll see how this goes, but so far so good for both of the teams. The intro section is relatively chill, and the slight advantage on Indonesia's side.
This one being the more alt-style DT pick.
Yeah, we did see an alt map before in No 3. It went Germany's side, so I wouldn't blame them for picking the Salt and Honey, though does find a miss, which gives an advantage to Germany so far. Quarter of the map now gone, 40,000 lead so far as we are now going into the first PI. That's where the map picks up, that's where the map gets difficult. And so far, another miss from Major McQueen. The Indonesians are falling one by one. Another miss from Salt and Honey. 2 FCs against 4 as Germany is showing a masterclass. Not anymore though, Estella is going to be the first one to find a miss on Germany's side.
Yeah, too early to make any calls yet. Even though Germany do have the early advantage here. As there goes Lion, and now it's suddenly 2 FCs to 2 with better recoveries. Actually, no, never mind. No real better recoveries for either side. It's FCs against FCs.
pretty much, but still a slightly higher combo for Major McQueen in comparison to Stella. One half of the map now gone. It's slightly going towards the right though. Sultan Honey though, let's find another miss, which does offset all the gains that Indonesia made so far, and it gives a slight lead towards Germany once more. But here comes the second KI. That's where you need to split the misses, and that's where Kid and Frost does find a miss though. Major McQueen also finding a miss. Somai also. It's once again Ring Kokono against Ahov. These players, they have been fighting it off. They've been facing each other so much throughout this entire matchup. With 1/3 of the map still left, it's all going to be in their hands. 200,000 lead for Germany and growing as the map continues to go on, and the FCs are still standing.
All the pressure, Ahov can really be the difference maker for Germany here. It was Semi on that hidden one,
Oh,
but
no!
Ahov, no! And Rico Kano is still holding.
It's all in his hands. There's still a quarter of the map now left. Stella, the highest recovery combo so far for Germany, keeping them alive and trying to hold Rinka Kanoa's advance, but he's hungry. He's still going. The difference is barely growing towards the right, though. It's almost not moving, basically. Even if Rinka Kanoa is FC, there's no combos from any other of the three players as Stella and Lion are holding Rinka Kanoa off. I feel like there's not enough time, even if, unless Stella and Lion miss and Rinka Kanoa hold on. But so far, it does not look like it. The combos are there. The combo is still there. He's trying his best, but it's just not going. It's unstoppable. Force versus immovable object. Stella misses. Lion misses. 160,000, but I feel like there's not enough time anymore. Yep, not enough time.
They miss. Oh, sigh of relief there for Germany. Recoveries were able to keep it for them, even though that noob guy was almost about to FC this map. And finally, Germany, you won your own pick.
Well, the momentum is now on Germany's side. All things considered, the game from Indonesia is slowly slipping out of their hands. It's going to be Germany's pick, and it's either going to be a loss here or a tiebreaker.
But it is Indonesia's choice as to
Oh,
what
it is
the
Indonesia's
next pick
choice. My
is.
bad. My bad.
And Indonesia really have a choice to make here now. There's still a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Of course, we've been eyeing those two maps that we've already mentioned a lot. Probably
Pretty
not
much.
expecting the Hard Rock 2 or Hard Rock 3 or Hidden 3, maybe not.
I would not expect any of the hard rocks or alternate maps, because so far Germany has won all the alt maps, both Nomad 3 and DT4. Indonesia though won every single AIM map. So I feel like Nomad 1 is probably going to be the logical choice here, but I would not be surprised to see Fremont 2 either.
Yeah, purely going off the fact that they have one aim, the Nomad 1 makes a lot of sense here. But Nomad 1, of course, being the one map that everyone can play, and then it just comes down to who actually performs in match.
Yes.
Literally everyone and their mother can play Nomad 1.
That's true. What is that tiebreaker artist? It's a lot of stuff.
Hard Rock 2.
Hard Rock 2? A precision map. Oh wow. I did not expect this.
Well, we've seen a lot of unexpected things in this match, and this Hard Rock 2 being another one.
Yeah. One of the longer maps as well. Obviously, this map is a vibe, but did not expect it to be picked by Indonesia.
And oh my goodness, the nerves are through the roof right now, and you're picking the precision map.
Yeah. Obviously, it does have some merit to it. Germany did ban Nomad 6, so as Hubba mentioned in chat, that this map is not that bad as a pick. So there is that, but not too sold, personally.
But if there is a map which that noob guy for Indonesia could really shine, it is anything to do with Hard Rock. And this one probably being a really good option.
True. 100% true. They've been doing so good on the free mods with Hard Rock. Being a difference maker, time and time again. The superstar of Indonesia, the noob guy. They've made a difference so much. And now, I feel like it's the time to show off maybe once more. Or maybe Germany will take it to tiebreaker.
And we've already seen one tiebreaker length map in the match so far.
In No Mod 4. But yeah, you know what's also funny about this? 2 maps in a row we have chill songs.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, the players are ready. We're slowly going to be transitioning into this Hard Rock 2, the Precision map. A custom map by Bakery. 4 minutes long. Probably one of the longer maps in the entire pool. Well, aside from No Mod 4. But yeah.
Just a precision aim check all the way through. 4 minutes. And who's going to be able to hold on to their nerves the best?
Well, here we go. Here we start with this Hard Rock 2. Burmei Inazawa time limit. It might as well be the time limit. It would be poetic. Zyfrost, the first one to miss on the slow section. Not the miss that you want to see, but nothing too scary so far because the map is quite long. A lot of opportunities to build up the combo. A lot of opportunities to get the combo going and to get the accuracy going too. But so far, the accuracy advantage is going to be on Indonesia's side with Sultan Honey and Major McQueen doing quite good. And on the contrary, their star player, that noob guy, not having the best accuracy so far, but Stella does find the miss, which gives an even better edge for Indonesia.
Early on, really good look for Indonesia. Still a lot to go through though. But Ahov, another early miss. So there's only Lions FC left for Germany. Everyone else is a recovery.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Blank Tap, though, is going to be the first one to break the silence on the Indonesian side. Also struggling a lot with the accuracy, 93%. Losing a lot of accuracy in one of the streams, but still the advantage is going to be on the Indonesian side. Another miss from Ahov, not helping the situation at all. 3 FCs for Indonesia, still holding Zyfrost on the good recovery, with Lion still on the FC, but the advantage is still on Indonesia's side.
A huge advantage at that, and they see this at the break.
Well, the nerfs might be sky high at this point. It's going to be one of the key maps. Lion, though, does lose an FC. This one is going to hurt a lot. Oh no, Indonesia still with the free FCs. This is not looking good for Germany at all.
That was
another miss from Zyfrost as well. Another miss from Zyfrost on the slow. This might be over. Now this might be over.
That just wait. The collapse for the side of Indonesia would still change this, but Sultan Honey being the only one to FC still. That noob guy and Venta finding unfortunate breaks. Stella is still on a recovery. But they would need to see the miss for Sultan Honey very shortly here.
That's true, but still, it's a slow section. There's still, if you miss on this, you might as well just, and well, be tilted about this, because if you miss on the slow section here, it will not be good. Still 1/3 of the map left.
All eyes, bottom right of your screen.
And also on Stella and Blank Tap, good recovery also. Ahov, also good recovery. Zyfrost missing once again. The final KI is on the rise. Ahov, another miss too. Two players from Germany missing. Major McQueen also finding the miss, but so far the combo advantage is going to be on Indonesia's side. Blank Tap does find a miss though. The recovery for Indonesia now gone. Also Zyfrost, another miss. Lion, the only recovery for Germany, but Sultan Honey, look at him go. 1000 combo barrier broken, 99% accuracy. He just keeps on going and making the difference.
That was so close. He was so close to miss just there.
Oh my god. Stella also so close yet so far. In Kokonoe missing. The recovery for Indonesia also gone. It's all just Stella. Sultan Honey, it's all on Stella. 177,000. There is time for Stella to flip this around. There is still an opportunity to see the light of day for Germany. This is still not over. 150,000 is going more towards the left. Stella, you're doing wonders right now. You have everything in your hands. Everything is in the palm of your hand. 115,000. The map is almost over. It's so slowly going towards the left, though. Almost no combo, but it's still going. 120,000. Stella.
It's going so slowly.
It's going so slowly. There's almost no combo and no recoveries for Germany either. Misses left, right, and center. Stella is doing their best, but I don't know whether there's enough time or not. 70,000. 75,000. Another stream, it might as well. 60,000. Stella, you need to hold on. 40,000. Still going towards the left. 30,000. It's all slow. It's lower and lower every time. Germany, can you force tiebreaker? 10,000.
No! Just not enough. Stella was so close to pulling off a miraculous recovery that would have forced the tiebreaker.
Oh my god. That is so heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking for Germany. I was about to think that we are gonna move to tiebreaker, but no, it was not enough. Only 8,000 difference. The deficit was 150,000. Not even that. It was bigger. It was 220. But still, Germany doing wonders here, almost getting here. But Indonesia upsetting Germany in the semi-finals and moving further.
What the what? Indonesia. Absolutely outstanding performance. What a match.
What a match indeed. Honestly, I have no words to say other than bravo for both of these teams. Indonesia especially, look at that performance. Everyone from the team stepped up when needed. Everyone from the team, they were the X factor. It's not just one player. It's not just that noob guy. It's been a collective effort, and with that, Germany is tragically eliminated from the tournament, and Indonesia moves further.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is gonna be it for Germany, the Seed 2 team. Very unfortunate that this is the way it had to be to go out in the semi-finals. But props to Indonesia, who will be moving on to their next match, which will be against the winner of Russia versus Australia.
Yeah, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is our turn to say goodbye. Thanks for joining to the stream. Casting this match for you was Lightin and Nev, and we will see you next time.
See ya.